Slavery required the destruction of the human spirit to enforce submission. This process was called breaking, and it was a calculated psychological science of horror. Breakers were men renowned for their ability to crush the will of the most defiant enslaved people, often through methods of extreme, inventive torture. One such man was a Louisiana sugar planter named Robert McAlpin, who was the alleged real-life inspiration for the character Simon Legree in Uncle Tom's Cabin. His methods were legendary for their cruelty. Enslaved people were subjected to the pickling process, whipped until their backs were raw, then drenched in brine or turpentine to intensify the pain and prevent infection, only to be whipped again over the wounds. The scandal was not that this was an aberration, but that it was a systematic business practice. These methods were discussed in agricultural journals and shared among plantation owners as effective management techniques. The horror was the cold economic calculus applied to human suffering, creating a class of professional torturers whose expertise was considered a valuable asset. Trauma carves itself into the very architecture of our genes, creating wounds that echo across generations like ripples in still water, each one carrying forward the memory of violence inflicted centuries ago. The field of epigenetics has shown us that extreme trauma doesn't simply end when the whip stops falling. It rewrites the instructions our genes give to our bodies, altering how we respond to stress, how we perceive danger, and how we navigate a world that once sought to destroy us. The children and grandchildren of Holocaust survivors carry elevated stress hormones in their blood, a biological inheritance of terror they never directly experienced. Studies of African Americans reveal similar patterns: heightened inflammatory responses, altered stress reactivity, and increased vulnerability to conditions like hypertension and diabetes. The body remembers what the mind was never told. Can I ask you for a favor? Please subscribe and, more importantly, click the notification bell. We have so many stories to roll out.